want to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Cap Nation Live. We're here. We're finally here, ready to rock, ready to roll. After it was a beautiful, and it was a blessed, and it was an absolutely flipping, bookie, leg humping kind of day. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome. I see we got a lively crowd waiting this morning. The Sheriff Edward is in the house. Thomas C. in the house. Ron P. Good morning. Anthony, good morning. Hey, Zeus, good morning. Shane, good morning. Joseph, good morning. Everybody, good morning. If I miss you, I do apologize. It's nothing personal. LCS, good morning. Nick Hill, good morning. Mauricio, good morning. Jeff S., my brother, good morning. Jeff wants to know, can we find out if the Cardinals won or if the game of the year was a winner? Now they both lost. Neverez, good morning. Juan, good morning. Alonzo, good morning. Chicken Sauce, good morning. Peter H., good morning. Charles, good morning. Says starting the week off, start of week 3, can't wait till kickoff. Definitely. Matt B., good morning. Little Heat, good morning. Charles, good morning. Try not to miss anybody. Never says steak and eggs this morning. That actually sounds really fucking good. That actually really sounds good right now. Fast B in the house. Jonathan C. in the house. Good morning. Chipendi, good morning. I bet with the goat in the house. Good morning. Primetime Yoke, good morning. Everybody, good morning. All right, so here's what we need to do. We need to address, the chicken in the room, all right? We need to address it. We're going to squash all the rumors, all right? We're going to squash them all. Game of the year, Major League Baseball. Yes, it was a winner. Let's squash the rumors, all right? Congrats to everybody. We fucking won. In a sleeper game that nobody was expecting, you don't know how many people sent me a text message. Really? That's your game of the year? That was not what I was expecting. I know. You guys were expecting us to take the Atlanta Braves, which, yep. We rode that to a nice win. And you were expecting us to take the Houston Astros. Yep, we also had that as well. But boy, did we have a sleeper. Boy, did we have a sleeper in the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres over. It didn't matter if you got the 9 or the 9.5 yesterday. It was actually looking fantastic in the first inning. And then we got Weathers in the second inning. Ugh, man. That was not the pitching change that I wanted in the second inning because we were absolutely rolling. But hey, we'll take it. Finally got some runs a little bit later on, made it a little bit closer, got us a little close, and then boom, Tatis Jr. with the home run to deliver us the 10th run of the game. And they ended up, I believe, with 14 total. Once we got to 10, I actually turned off the game and walked away and ended up coming back to the office to film. William tuning in via text, good morning. Gennaro, good morning. So congrats to everybody. Congrats to everybody yet again. All right, on the company's Major League Baseball Game of the Year winner. Round of applause. Let's turn that one up. Round of applause for everybody. I know there was an absolute shit pile of you that won. Alex tweeting that he made $10,000 last night. Congrats, Alex, if you're watching. Or if you're not watching yet, we'll congratulate you when we see you. I don't know what everybody bet, obviously, because, I don't see those things. But, again, congrats to everybody. 12, 14 typo. It doesn't matter if it was 12 or 14. I don't even care. As long as we got to 10, that is all that mattered. The magic number for me was the 9 because my bets were all at 9. So once we got to 9, I was like, all right, we're hanging tough. We're hanging tough. We ain't losing. But we need one more for the people. One more for the people. And we got it. We got it shortly after. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed with that San Francisco Giants trying to steal second base. I mean, I get the point of trying to steal second base, but man, he was not even close to that one. Excuse me. Wasn't even close. And, what was it? 2 batters later, we get a base hit. I'm like, come on. There was our 10th run. Nonetheless, didn't matter. We got it anyways. It didn't matter. We got it anyways. So, what else did we do yesterday? Besides the Game of the Year winner, hold on, we got a question. Jonathan says, will there be an NFL Game of the Year for sale? So here's the thing with our Game of the Years. More than likely, yes. But until one lines up and happens, I can't say yes or no because, Jonathan, there's times if we don't feel strong enough, I won't put one out for you guys if it's something that is not Game of the Year, caliber. Now, I might have my own personal play, Major League Baseball Game of the Year. I don't know. I've got my eyes on something. Obviously, the regular season is winding down. I do have my eyes on something in about a week. And that's how far out I am on it. And it's in the very, very, very early stages. I probably wouldn't know until probably towards the end of the weekend or Monday if it would possibly be a go. So I might have one of those, but as far as an NFL Game of the Year, we have 2 options or 2 chances between myself having one as one of my personal plays or the company having one. So more than likely, yes, but I mean, there's been years where we don't put one out because we just don't have one, or maybe we miss an opportunity for one. So the one good thing about us is you never have to worry about us just putting out something just to have. Why in the world would we fade the Braves? Why in the world would we fade the Braves? Nick Martinez, any game of the week? Yes, my game of the week is tomorrow. My game of the week is tomorrow. And all of that information, it'll actually be on the website. Should be on the website later today for my game of the week. Later on today. So I know the package is already up there in order to buy if you're not already on it. So, but the game should be posted later on this evening for tomorrow. But yeah, my game of the week is tomorrow. Rumor by the way, rumor that soccer game of the week, which we had a big one last week, is also on Saturday. That's what I heard this morning before I went live. I can't confirm it just yet, but I heard that the soccer game of the week is potentially Saturday, which is on the same day as Guaranteed Saturday, which would be fucking cool. I love when they have 2 of them on the same day. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. We're already up fucking huge. And with the Game of the Year winning. Oh, and by the way, what else did we do yesterday? We got off a little off topic. Yesterday, obviously, a lot of postponed games yesterday. Frozen screen, I'll get that fixed. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Little Heat, for being first to point that one out. Premium plays. Well, let's start with yesterday's daily free play. Kansas City and Cleveland. Woo! Was that a close one? It was postponed. We didn't have to sweat that one. Yeah, Jesus, we also have the max fight pick on Saturday. Can you say huge? Huge fucking day. So, the Cleveland and Kansas City game postponed. Didn't have to sweat that one. Premium plays. We had 1 premium play postponed between Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. So we were left with 2. Both went 2-0. Nice big win. Jeff, what did I end up with Game of the Year on? Just under 35,000. It was like 34 and change was what my winnings were. So I had just a tad bit. I had right around, some of it was juiced yesterday. To get it at 9 was like $1.18 at one book. So I had just under 40. Just under 40. $338 Shake Man. Mark, welcome to the family. See you're a member now for 5 months. Absolutely awesome. And I appreciate the loving the show. Appreciate you guys tuning in. It's pretty cool how I see those messages. I don't even know how you guys do those messages. I don't even know how those... They show up in big green boxes on my screen. I don't know about your guys' screen, but Mark's message came in a big green box. It's pretty cool. Jeff, yeah, that's probably why I'm in a great mood today. Yesterday's live show, Miami team total over. We got that one by the seat of our pants. Over 3.5 yesterday. We got it. We got it yesterday. Oh, but anyways, premium plays yesterday. Nationals and the Marlins over 7.5. Fucking cha-ching. Easy money. We also had the Rangers and the New York Yankees over yesterday. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Cash them fucking tickets. Premium plays go 2-0 yesterday. Personal plays. Well, we kind of struggled on my personal plays yesterday. We kind of struggled. We had a rough day. Just kidding, we went 3-0. The Red Sox, winner. Atlanta Braves, winner. The Houston Astros laying 1.5, winner. Overall, premium plays, my personal plays, and Major League Baseball Game of the Year, 6-0. Yeah, buddy. Back those Cap Nation Brinks trucks up. We'd be humping the bookie's leg, right? Them poor books yesterday. We got them. We got them. We got them. And by the way, we're going to get them again. Jesus, any members only today? I'm going to try. I have one in the hopper. I just got to be able to confirm some things before I put it out. But I've got one in the hopper for you guys, for all YouTube exclusive members. Primetime Yoke. See, I got some of you guys fooled. Got to keep you guys on your toes. Got to keep you guys on your toes. That poll is definitely spinning right there. That poll is spinning. By the way, I still have not heard from Vibe. I swear they're trying to screw the pooch. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. He just says Padres should have had 2 early runs, but Machado hit the wall. Yeah, I know. How about that one, huh? Do I like Carolina today laying 8? We'll take a look at that one. We're going to take a look at both the football games today. That we will do. take a look at all the football games today. Alrighty. So, how about you guys? But man, am I ready to have some fun today. Joe, you hit for a couple K yesterday. Congrats on your winnings. Oh yeah, it was a good day yesterday, and you know, the only bad thing about yesterday is it's over. That is the bad thing about yesterday is it's over. But all that means is that, I mean, obviously we can't duplicate Game of the Year today because that's just not possible because we don't have one. But all that means is that we'll work hard, we'll grind hard, and we'll produce another day of winning plays. By the way, if you're on our premium plays or our system plays, they are already posted on the website. Soccer is already posted. My personal plays are not out yet, but they will be as soon as we're off the live show. They will be as soon as we're off the live show today. Alrighty, so with that being said, we're going to start diving into things. We'll start logging into our systems here. That way we can start breaking down some games and have some fun. So that way we can start having some more fun because we got a lot more winning to do if we want to duplicate anything of yesterday. And yes, as Jesus says, if you guys haven't already done so, please do hit that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate it when you do. We greatly appreciate it when you do. Yeah, game of the week will be a nice win. Premium plays are looking really good. And by the way, there's a couple early premium plays as well for Major League Baseball. So don't miss out there, guys. Should be definitely be a good day today. That's for sure. That is for sure. All right, just logging into everything, folks. That way we can start our game day breakdowns. Get our live odds, courtesy of our friends over at betonline.ag. We get 2 football games today. We get 1 college between Marshall and App State at 7:30 Eastern Time, and then, well, I mean, I guess there is FCS action today, Alcorn State against Arkansas Pine Bluff, but I'm going to pass. And then we get the big NFL Week 3 Thursday Night Football between Carolina and Houston. King Jr. says both football games over. Jesus says finally early baseball. You know, we had it yesterday, and then they're like, hey, here you go. Here you go. Nah, let me just pull it in. Yep, nope, no early baseball for you yesterday. They were not very nice to us yesterday with their early baseball, but hey, the games were great, though. We can't complain. We premiums 2-0, personal plays 3-0, game of the year for the company, winner. It was a good day. There's Alex. We were just talking about you, Alex. Congratulations, Alex, on your $10,000 in winnings from the game of the year in Major League Baseball. Says Alex says a very good morning, everyone. Up late last night unloading the Brinks truck. Thanks again, Kyle. Absolutely love it. Love it, Alex. Congrats to you as well. And there's some Cap Nation Brinks trucks headed out in the live chat right now for everybody. Lord knows we need them after yesterday, which is always a good thing. All right. It would help if I could actually log into the account here. There we go. We're finally logging in. Only 2 more to log into, and then we'll be good to go. Let's see here. Should be good to go. Alrighty. One more thing to log into. That way we can do our breakdowns. Do you guys want to start with college or do you guys want to start with pro? You guys can choose. Where we end up. Never says, Alex, I hope you're wearing a back brace for all that loot. King Jr., don't forget to lean back, right? No, we had a good day yesterday, and we're going to do it again today. Seems to be to get the college out of the way. We could do that. We could start with college today. We can take a look at some college. College wins. That is, college got the most first, that's for sure. And that's where we will start out at. Alrighty. So, one more to log into. Just need it to pop up. And then we'll be good to go. Almost ready to rock and roll. I know I am. I'm just waiting for the system to pop up. Man, I'm ready for another good day. I want another big day. Between premium plays, my personal plays, game of the year. It was a big fucking day yesterday. It was a big day yesterday. And it's time to duplicate that again. Anything else would be boring. Juan says, college, you never start with the pretty girl. Right? You work your way up. All right. Ross says, nice tease, App State and Carolina. All righty. Let me scroll down to the college section. Can I please post a free play on the board? No, the board is broken. I'm waiting for Vibe to actually call me back so we can get the warranty rolling because it need a new board. We broke the board. We actually broke the board. You know, between Marshall and App State, I see a lot of mixed feelers on this one from individuals, which obviously doesn't bother me because I could care less where anybody is putting their money other than where I'm putting mine. But this will be game 303, 304 if you're trying to follow the game number for the odds or anything like that. 7:30 Eastern time slot at Kid Brewer Stadium. They're in Boone, North Carolina. Both App State and Marshall, both 2-1 on the year. Marshall's 1-2 against the spread. 3-0 to the over. App State, like we said, 2-1 straight up, 2-1 against the spread, 1-2 to the over. Taking a look at the home team, App State started out the season with a nice 33-19 victory over East Carolina. That game went under the posted total of 56. Then they got Miami. They ended up losing straight up. They covered the spread. They were catching 7. They lost 25-23. That game also went under the posted total of 55. And then last week against Elon, they were laying 35.5. They won 44-10. They did not cover the spread in that one. However, it did go over the total of 52.5. Now, the other side, Marshall, started out the year with 2 huge wins. Hey, Courtney says, hurry up with the free play. No. If you're here for just free plays, then go watch the fucking Pick Dog show or the Clowns or somebody else. They'll load you up with every fucking side of the game like 3 different times on both sides, all right? And they won't ever actually bet the game or ever show you a real fucking ticket. Skedaddle. Very nice, Alex, for scoring the first inning. 10,500 for Alex yesterday. Marshall started out the season with a huge, monstrous victory over Navy, smacking them right in the keister, beating them 49-7. They won straight up. They covered the spread. The game also went over the total of 46.5 all by themselves. Then they had NC Central, gimme game, 44-10. They won. They did not cover the 43 points they were laying. It did go over the total of 53.5. Barely. By a half. Don't you be lying now, Jeff. I'll give you the boot too, brother. Just kidding. Turtle number 4, race 9. Down in TJ at Adelitas. There's your free play there, Courtney. Or whatever your name was. Whatever you call yourself. Then, Marshall had ECU. They were laying 11. They lost by 4. Damn nabbit. They lost 42-38. They lost straight up. They did not cover that spread as they were the 11-point favorite. However, it did go over the total of 58 by nearly double. Well, a half. They had a total of 80 points scored in that game. Rich has been waiting all morning for the Turtle picks, right? Turtle 4 has not been scratched, Jeff. You're looking at the wrong race. Turtle 4 in race 7 has been scratched. We're in race 9. Too many steroids for Turtle number 4 in race 7. Anyways, Marshall, who is averaging a nice, clean and crisp 43.7 points per game. They're averaging 184 yards a game on the ground and a monstrous and impressive 420 passing yards a game at 9.6 yards per passing attempt. Navy, NC Central, and East Carolina have not been able to stop the air attack by Marshall. It is absolutely insane. On the flip side, Marshall will be going up against an App State defense that has been stingy so far throughout the season. They gave up 19 to ECU. They gave up 25 in a loss to Miami. And they also gave up just 10 to Elon. They're giving up an average of 18 points a game. They're giving up 109 yards a game on the ground rushing. And they're giving up 240 in the air at 6.5 yards per passing attempt. Chef Bayer says turtle number 4 tested positive for COVID. Jesus says turtle number 4 is always winning, right? However, Edward brings out a good point. Sheriff Edward says, those stats make you think. Those stats make you think not many should be able to stop Marshall. And, you know, Navy did not. NC Central did not. However, ECU, well, I wouldn't say ECU stopped them. They gave up 38 points. They got lucky and beat them 42-38. However, I don't think... And keep in mind, App State has already played ECU as well. Whereas ECU beat Marshall, App State already beat them in the beginning of the season 33-19. King Jr., exactly. Talking about the same thing at the exact same time. I'd have to say they both have had a gimme game. Marshall was against NC Central. App State's gimme game was against Elon, yes, or last week. App State has played a tougher schedule so far. A tougher schedule by facing Miami. They both have played ECU. You take out the gimme games, and the only other game to determine how tough somebody's schedule would be App State against Miami or Marshall against Navy. The fact that, Miami sucks anyway, sorry Hurricanes fans, but App State held them to 25 points in their loss. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good if you ask me. Marshall 8-2 against the spread their last 10 games on the road when it's a non-conference game. Hey, Courtney, how about you go back to tomorrow? We're not talking about yesterday. I like this little button. See you in 5 minutes there, Court. I once dated a girl named Courtney. This is years ago. 20-something years ago. 23, 22. She was pretty fucking clueless. App State, 4-11 against the spread. At home for strong rushing teams averaging more than 4.7 yards per carry. Marshall is averaging 5.1 on the ground. Edward, I do it. I was doing it for 5 minutes. Edward gave him or her the boot. I love it. I love it. I was just having fun. I was just trying to annoy them. App State, 8-0 to the under when playing at home versus decent passing teams averaging more than 7.5 yards per attempt. I'm sorry, but I have to classify Marshall's passing game after 3 games averaging 420 flipping yards a game and 9.6 yards per passing attempt better than decent. I do. I have to classify that as better than decent. They're averaging 9.6 yards per passing attempt, averaging 44 passing plays a game. Now, App State's offense, they average 180 on the ground, 266 in the air. They'll be going up against a Marshall defense that hasn't stopped anybody on the ground. Marshall's defense on the ground has given up 195 on the ground, 4.1 yards per carry. And that secondary defending the pass are giving up just 187 at 5.7 yards per passing attempt. And here's the thing. After 3 games, Marshall is -4 on turnovers. -4 on turnovers. Looking at the stats before we even jump into the line on this one, the line on this one has App State laying 7, Marshall plus the 7, plus 230 on the money line. Over and under set at 59. Over and under 59. First half numbers, App State laying 4.5 with a total over and under 29.5. The first quarter, App State laying 3 and a total of 13. The total of 13. The total of 13. David says, I'm extremely late to the party. Better late than never, David. Today, congrats everyone, and thank you, Kyle and Cap Nation, on the Major League Baseball Game of the Year, baby. The best player in baseball getting us the dinger. Congratulations to you, David, as well. Alrighty, logging into an account here. And then I'm going to take a quick little gander at something here. Over 13 is attractive for the first quarter over. 1, in case they doink one or miss an extra point, you still have an opportunity to not lose at 13. Taking a look at App State. In their last game, they only had 10 in the first quarter. The game against Miami, there was 16 in the first quarter. The game against ECU, There was 20 in the first quarter. And by the way, there was a missed extra point. Taking a look at Marshall in their last game against ECU. We saw 17 in the first quarter. NC Central. There was only 6 in the first quarter. Marshall got out to a very slow start. In the game against Navy, there was 14 in the first quarter as well. This one, by the way, I do like the first quarter over. I do. I do. I do. I do. I said that once, right? Now, FanDuel actually has a total over and under 58.5, but it's juiced a tad bit. FanDuel's individual or first quarter total is at 13.5. I got better at Bet Online. So I'll probably bet it at Bet Online, but DraftKings has been very, very competitive. So let's take a look at theirs. Chef Bayer says, I woke up at 4 a.m., checked the game of the year score, then proceeded to wake up the house singing and dancing. Very nice. I love it. Alex says, hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, were you the bat boy at the Arizona game this week? You looked like you were sitting in the dugout. No, I was not in the dugout. I was right behind the dugout, not yesterday's game, but Tuesday's game. I was literally right behind the dugout. Right behind the dugout, chatting up with Solar. But no, it wasn't. I would have been the bat boy. I would have volunteered to be the bat boy. That I could have done. Would have been fun. Daryl Brooks, congrats on your winnings yesterday as well. All right, so taking a gander at FanDuel on the quarter bet. FanDuel actually has over 13 minus $1.10 as well. So we'll just throw a little nickel on it. Oh, need to recheck location. Checking location. And by the way, I will show you guys a screenshot of it. All right, I will screenshot it for you guys. Verified location. There's my receipt. That's time to screenshot it and send it to the iMac Pro. And we'll get it up on the screen for you guys and gals. Excuse me. All right. Incoming screenshot of a bet that is going to win. Right here for you guys. Ready to rock. Ready to roll. Marshall App State first quarter over. Keep in mind, I'm betting roughly $3K on every premium play and every personal play. All right? So this is a smaller one. First quarter bets are always much smaller. This is a sixth of what I'm betting on all the games. All right? So keep that in mind when you guys are betting as well. All right? Marshall App State first quarter over 13. Oh, I did put over 13. Okay, good. There's that one. Over 13 in the first quarter. As far as the side goes, App State laying 14. Man, I have gone back and forth. You know, first games of the season I take with a grain of salt. And that's when App State beat up ECU. 33-19. ECU just snuck by Marshall last week, 42-38. A touchdown. A touchdown. I want to feel, and by the way, you know, full disclaimer, I don't have $1 on the side of this yet. Yet, that is. But I think this one comes down towards the end of the game, towards the last score. And if that last score happens to be App State and they were up a couple points, and they would cover the spread. But I've got a sneaky suspicion this game may be a little bit tighter than some people are expecting with a spread of 7. And by the way, you could actually get Marshall at plus 7.5 right now, minus $1.16. So you could lay 6 cents more and get Marshall plus 7.5. You can get the hook for $1.16 in juice. If I was going to do anything on this game, and as of right now I'm not, but if I was going to do anything, it would be Marshall plus the 7.5 minus $1.16. There you have it. All right. Now, moving over to week 3 of the NFL. Let's go over some of these games that we get. Monday Night Football. We'll have the Eagles and the Cowboys. Yes, I did not say, Ty, good morning. No, I did not say the Cowgirls. They have redeemed themselves after last Sunday's NFL Sunday Guarantee play. They have earned themselves the right to be called Cowboys until they fuck us over. Sunday, we're going to get Green Bay and San Francisco, Seattle and Minnesota, Tampa Bay and the LA Rams. That should be a hell of a game at SoFi Stadium. The Jets and the Broncos, the Dolphins and the Raiders, the Bengals and the Steelers, the Bears and the Browns, the Falcons and the Giants, the Chargers and the Chiefs, the Saints and the Patriots, that football team and the Bills, the Ravens, and the Lions, the Colts and the Titans, the Cardinals and the Jags, the Panthers and the Texans today. Game 301, 302 for your reference for today's game. We get the 2-0 Panthers going up against the 1-1 Houston Texans. You know, obviously, for people living under a rock, Tyrod Taylor will not be the quarterback today for the Houston Texans, which does make your handicapping a little interesting. It is going to be Davis Mills getting his first start against old Sammy Darnold and the Panthers. Now, Mills, when he came in as replacement, went 8 of 18. He had 102 yards. He had 1 interception. He was sacked once. He was rushed twice. He had 2 rushing yards, and they were both negative. He fumbled the ball once, and he had a passing touchdown. All contributing points for either his team or the fucking other team. Now, the Panthers, on the other hand, with Sam Darnold, who's thrown 73 passes so far this year. He's 50-73 with 584 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. Meanwhile, his predecessor in New York, Zach Wilson, threw 4 interceptions last week. Sam Darnold actually has protection. And not the Trojan kind that he got back in LA. Yeah, keep your heads out of the gutters, guys. Not the Trojan kind he got back in LA. Or the kind that you pick up from 7-Eleven. The Panthers, 2-0 straight up, 2-0 against the spread. And believe it or not, 0-2 to the over. Meanwhile, the Texans are 1-1 straight up, 2-0 against the spread, and 2-0 to the over. Carolina, 7-0 against the spread on the road with their new head coach, Matt Rule. Not a bad statistic right there. The Texans 1-9 against the spread their last 10 games against dominant teams who are outscoring opponents by more than 8 points per game. By the way, Carolina 13-2 to the over on the road against prolific scoring teams averaging 27 points a game or more. Taking a look at Carolina, what they've done through week 2. They beat up the Jets 19-14. That was not an impressive win against the Jets, let me tell you. They did not impress me at all against the Jets. They beat up the Saints last week, impressive 26-7. But I don't think here we go. Okay, last week's game. But hold on, we got to take a sip of this Joe. Man, that's good. Now, last week's game against the Saints. I don't necessarily feel that Carolina just dominated the Saints, even though it was a 26-7 victory, and those 7 that the Saints did score was set up by the defense. I feel Jameis Winston was a Jameis Winston, and it's not like Carolina shut him down. Jameis Winston just was Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston went back to doing Jameis Winston stuff. Running, throwing off the back foot, off angle, heaving it into triple coverage, just throwing it up on a hope and a prayer. I got news for you. Either one of you guys could go take a pile of dog shit, throw it up against the wall, and it'll probably stick better than one of Jameis Winston's passes last week. Now, the Panthers have only given up 21 points through 3 games. Today, I think they give up more. The Texans outscored and outlasted Jacksonville 37-21 in week 1. They were a 3-point dog. They beat them straight up. They won against the spread on the road. At home. And the game also went over. And if you guys remember, that Jacksonville money line cost me like $50K in a fucking gigantic parlay. Rat bastards. Now the Texans last week against Cleveland. They definitely kept it interesting for a while until Tyrod Taylor went out. Then late in the second half, the Browns just did some work. We had a total of 48.5 in that game. We got to 52. They still, which by the way, during the live show, we were catching 13.5, 14 if you remember. We hammered that one. We still covered that one. Game went over as well. I know there's a lot of people writing today's under. There's a lot of people writing today's under. Public, sharp, dull, round, square, triangle, fat, skinny, you name it. Writing the under. Not this guy. Not this guy. If you watch the daily free play video, you'll see that I've already put out a play on this one. And I actually like it. I actually like it a lot. So if you guys are not on the over, go get on the over, because it's going to be a good one. As far as the side of the game goes, Panthers laying 7.5. Texans plus 7.5 minus or plus 103. You can get them at plus 8. I don't know if I saw enough out of David Mills to want to take him at plus 8. I think 8's a lot, though. However, the Panthers are pouncing. I think the Texans should be able to keep it within the 8. They've got Ingram, who's got 126 yards, so far on the ground. They're going to have to, no doubt about it, they're going to have to use the ground game. The Texans the Texans average 121 yards a game on the ground. Between spreading the love, Lindsey, Ingram, Johnson, they're going to have to use the ground. They average 121 on the ground, 254 in the air. That air attack, we'll see what happens with Mills. The Panthers are averaging just 100 on the ground and 282 in the air. On defense, the Panthers are giving up just 46 rushing yards a game. Houston is going to have to take advantage of that. Hey guys, hold on 1 second, okay? All right, we are back. We are back. So, as far as this one goes, if the Texans can establish any type of run game against that Carolina defense that's given up just 46 rushing yards a game, but keep in mind, it was against the Saints and the Jets. A little misguiding numbers there. I think the Texans can keep it within 8. David says, I've got Panthers laying 9 at my book. Even better. Even better. Taking a gander real quick. We're going to take a gander at all the books. We'll take a look at DraftKings. We'll take a look at FanDuel. FanDuel has 8. Or excuse me, DraftKings has 8. Logging back in, Face ID is nice. All right, logging back into FanDuel. FanDuel currently sitting at 7.5, minus 102, which means you can get 8. As far as this one goes, I do lean towards the Texans plus the 8. If you're getting better than that, even better. However, I'm going to be honest. I would wait. If you're a Texans backer, I would wait. That line's on the move. Opened at 7, currently 8. 70% of the money coming in, 72% of the money coming in is all on Carolina. I expect that line to continue to go up. I expect that one to continue to go up. You might even be able to get 8.5. Excuse me. Maybe they're laying 9 by game time. I'm in a long time before game. It's only 9 o'clock here on the West Coast. We got 8 hours. It's a lot of line movement potential. So if you're backing Carolina, I'd bet it now rather than later. If you're backing the Texans, I would wait later rather than now and monitor the line. Alrighty. Moving along, let's take a gander at some baseball. Because, folks, we got early action baseball today. We've got some early action today. White Sox and the Indians. Lopez, Saval going at it in a doubleheader. 7-inning game, mind you. 7-inning game. Steve Allen has 11-4 record on the year with a 3.40 ERA with a 1.09 whip. 89 strikeouts, 27 walks through 111 innings. Reynaldo Lopez, 48 innings pitched. He's 3-3 on the year with a 3.00 ERA. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that. With a 0.94 whip, 47 Ks, 12 strikeouts through 48 innings. This is definitely an interesting doubleheader game. It really is. Reynaldo Lopez got absolutely demolished in his last outing against the Angels. They got 7 runs on 7 hits in 4 innings. He gave up 2 home runs, but he had 7 strikeouts. They're going to get no more than 5 innings out of him. He's going to give up some runs. Aaron Civale for the Indians. Keep in mind, he had a great 6-inning game against the Yankees. Absolutely shut him down. Gave up 4 hits, no runs, 4 strikeouts, and a walk over 6 innings. But before that, in 3 innings, the Brewers just absolutely demolished him as well. 7 runs on 7 hits. They had 3 home runs, in 3 innings. Both pitchers all over the board as far as this one goes. All over the board. 7-inning game. You could take a look at the strikeouts. Reynaldo Lopez, you could actually get over 4.5 strikeouts. But keep in mind, you're only going to get 4 to 5 innings out of him. And his strikeout prop is like literally all over the place. Last game, he's got 7 strikeouts and 7 runs that he gave up. The game before that, he had 2 strikeouts and gave up 3 runs. Before that, he had 1 strikeout. Before that, he came in for an inning in middle relief against the Pirates. Had 0 strikeouts. Before that, against the Cubs, had 7 Ks. All over the board. All over the board. I like Reynaldo Lopez's strikeout prop over 4.5, but I'm not betting it. I am flat out 100% not betting it. I just can't. Now, the total over 7 is attractive, knowing what each team does give up. Now, obviously, it's a 7-inning game, so you're not going to get an opportunity probably for alternate totals or anything like that. Maybe. Maybe they'll pop one up, but I don't see any. Indians at home plus 125 with their winning ace on the mound, who's 11-4 on the year. Minus 135 for the White Sox, who are 85-66. First in the AL Central, Indians second in the AL Central, trailing them by like 11 games. First 5 over 4.5, I think, is live. First 5 is live at over 4.5. I think if the total goes over, it happens early in this game. Do lean towards the Indians' first 5. Over 4.5. As far as the actual side of the game goes, honestly, I've gone back and forth. It's just going to be a matter of which pitcher's on his game today. Both have the capability to have a great game, but both have the capability to just get demolished. So as far as the side on this one goes, I steer clear of it. I think there's much better opportunities, regardless of the fact that this is a morning game starting in an hour and 10 minutes from now. If there was a better opportunity, I would definitely take a gander. Now, FanDuel, you can get alternate totals. You can get over 5.5, over 6.5, over 7.5. You can buy it up over 10.5 plus 390. If you thought both of these pitchers were gonna get crushed, you could actually bet over 10.5 if you thought they were both gonna get demolished at plus 390. That is definitely, I'll be honest, it's definitely attractive. That is definitely attractive. Now, moving right along, the Cardinals and the Brewers. By the way, Cardinals, winners of 11 straight. Now, let's see if I could find it real quick. I forget who posted it. Joe, thank you for the tweet. Neverez, thanks for the tweet as well. Alex, everybody that tweeted at me yesterday. Seth as well. But somebody tweeted it at me yesterday. I'm looking for the screenshot because I want to put something up on the board. Oh, it was Aaron. Aaron tweeted me. Aaron, if you're watching, I'm showing your tweet off, brother. All right, got it coming up here. As far as this game goes, you know, I think there's only one option. I think we are only left with one option. You ride them till the wheels fall off the bus. All right? Until the Cardinals team bus looks like this one right here. Until it looks like this one right over here. Right here. You keep betting the Cardinals. You keep betting the Cardinals. Cardinals, minus 101 or plus 100, even money. You can get them at plus 1.5, but you'd have to lay 2-1, minus 205. The Brewers are a minus 109 money line favorite with a total over and under 9. With Adam Wainwright on the mound going up against Adrian Hauser. Keep in mind, we've won some great money on both of these pitchers. Hauser got rocked in his last start against the Cubbies. And keep in mind, Hauser just beat the Cardinals not long ago. Pitched a complete game. Pitched a shutout. 9-inning shutout. I think he gave up 4 hits. How did the Cardinals respond to that? By the way, they've won 11 fucking straight if we haven't said it. All right? 11 straight. Just giving you guys free money here. We said this a long time ago. You ride it until the wheels fall off that bus. And then you continue to ride it until the rims are gone. All right? I'm just putting that out there. Total on that one, over and under 8. Over and under 8 in that game. Let's see here. 1 second, folks. All right. Moving right along. I mean, I'm fucking pumped for today. I really am. I really am. We're going to bounce around because I want to try and get some of these games that we haven't been talking about lately in. Mariners and the Oakland A's. Bassett against Kikuchi. The A's. Straight dumpster fire. Fading and fading fast. 5-5 of their last 10. Losers of 3 straight. Penny says, any props today, Kyle? Kyle, your props are on fire. None yet. None yet. But if I find one, I'll let you guys know. The Mariners. The Mariners. Now second in the AL West. Winners of 4 straight. 6-4 in their last 10. With Kikuchi on the mound. By the way, we faded Kikuchi a lot earlier in the season. And he was a straight dumpster fire. Went 3 innings in his last outing, gave up 8 hits. He got a hit a lot by Kansas City against Arizona and gave up 1 run on 6 hits in 5 innings. He got tagged by the Astros, although he also pitched a 7-inning shutout against the Astros the game right before that. So Kikuchi is the wild card. Chris Bassett, 12-4 on the year with his 3.22 ERA. You know, obviously coming off injury, hasn't pitched since August 17th. All right, not a lot to expect out of him, but, you know, I haven't seen anything if he's going to be on a pitch count. Wouldn't surprise me today if we only get, 4 or 5 innings out of him. But he's got the capability. He generally goes 7 innings and gives up nothing. He generally goes 7 innings and gives up absolutely nothing. So what to expect out of Chris Bassett today? It's the wild card. It is definitely the wild card. However, I think the Mariners, who are playing better overall baseball in the field, defensively as well as offensively, and who need it more at this current moment, Seattle plus 1.5 is definitely something I would pay attention to. It's minus 149, but Seattle plus 1.5 is something I would pay attention to. Jonathan says, don't know why I feel like the LA Angels are going to win on the money line today, because you like giving away money, sir. The Angels, and we'll take a look at that one a little bit later. Cobb against McCullers Jr. Giants and the Padres. We hammered the snot out of the over yesterday. Today's over is sitting 7.5. The total on today's game is currently sitting over and under 7.5. The Giants are fucking hot. All right? The Giants find a way to win consistently. That's why they're first in the NL West. They put up 8 yesterday, 6 before that. They did get shut out against the Braves in a 3-0 loss. They put up 2 against the Braves, 6 against the Braves, 4 in a loss to the Padres, 6 to a loss in the Padres, 6 to a victory over the Padres, 9, 6, 15, 6, 7, 12, 10, 6. You guys catch what I'm saying? The Giants just find a way to win and find a way to put up runs. Now, Darvish on the mound for the Padres, coming off a 7-inning gem against the Cardinals back on the 18th. Now, the Cardinals still won, but they needed Darvish to get off the mound. They scored 3 in the 8th. Before that, let's just put it this way. Darvish got roasted, torched, skinned, hung upside down, and then lit on fire by the San Francisco Giants back on September 13th, 10 days ago. Darvish made it 4 innings. He gave up 6 hits. He gave up 4 home runs. And he also gave up 8 runs total. He did have 3 strikeouts and 3 walks. The Giants, my friends, with Webb on the mound, are laying 109. Logan Webb is 10-3 on the year. Now, he had a good outing against the Braves in his last outing. Went 7 innings, gave up 2 runs on 6 hits. He had 9 strikeouts, no walks. Before that, he went 6 innings against the Cubs. Gave up 5 runs, got torched up a little bit, over 6 hits. Or he had 6 hits, 5 Ks and 2 walks. As far as this game goes, we just absolutely hammered the piss out of the total yesterday, over 7.5. The first 5 is over 4. The Giants team total is over 3.5. The Giants team total, and the Giants are relentless. The Giants do not give up. The Giants do not quit. First of all, I like San Francisco to win. They're minus 109. The first 5 is over 4. And the Giants team total is sitting at 3.5. All to be money. But give me 1 second. Checking some other. Let's see here. Yeah, the Giants over 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3. which I am betting. I'm betting $13.50 to win 1,000. Probably end up betting more when it's all said and done. And firing that screenshot off to the iMac Pro. That way we can get that up on the screen for you guys. And here it comes. I don't know which one it was. Let's see here. Nope, that was the first quarter over. Give me this screenshot right here. All right, folks. Here we go. All right. So we'll get this one up on the screen for you, boys and girls. That way you guys can see it. Bet on DraftKings. San Francisco Giants. Free play. Free play alert. I need a little free play alert sound effect. Over 3.5. There you go, folks. There you go. That is what I have. Minus 133 on BetOnline. Yes, I do see that. Yeah, Alex, the actual screen went out. I need to have them replace it. So I've put in a few calls, few emails, a nasty email, and still haven't heard back. So I'm going to try calling here shortly again. But San Francisco's team total, 3.5, money. San Francisco, money. Game over 7.5, money. First 5 over 4, I think is money. All right? I think is money. It'd be cool if you could bet all of those all at once. It would be cool if you could bet all those at once. Give me 1 second here. All right. Still spinning and winning. Absolutely, KD. Rich says, love the MLB Game of the Year yesterday. Thanks, Cappers Direct. Made a cool 1K off of it. Congratulations, Rich. Congrats on your winnings. Alrighty, so that is what I have. Short little show today. We have a very busy day in the office today. If you're on my personal plays, stand by. They'll be out here shortly. After a nice big 3-0 sweep yesterday, I think we're going to do 4-0 today, baby. All right, that is what I have for you guys today. Don't miss out. Let's make a boatload of money today, and let's all have a great day. All right, let's all have a great day today. You Darvish is going to get smoked. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. Wager responsibly. Don't do anything stupid, and we'll see each and every single one of you guys live tomorrow. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button on your way out the door, and if you want to continue to bet with people that actually bet on the games themselves for substantial amounts of money and show it on a daily basis, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, and then go to our website, cappersdirect.com, and pick out a package that best suits your bankroll and your budget, and let us do the work for you. All right, guys, good luck, everybody, and we'll see you guys all live tomorrow, same time.